What's up, people? This is Jeff Yalden, your teen life coach. You've got questions, I've got answers. Thanks for tuning in. My website, www.jeffyalden.com. Check out Jeff Yalden on Facebook. This video I'm about to do is teens who think they have the sense of entitlement. Okay, so let's talk about this. You've been living under your parents' roof. They've been providing the food. They've been putting a blanket over your body, and you've been taking for granted the very freedom that our military, our country, our government, and your parents have provided for you. Okay, well, I'm a little bothered by this. Teens thinking they have sense of entitlement. You don't need to do your homework. You don't need to do what our teachers tell you to do. You think you can walk all over them. I want to make my first point very clear. I know this is Generation Y, and no matter how you roll, no matter how you talk, because I know you learn differently, you talk differently, you act differently. Piercings and tattoos are cool today. I'm cool with that. I like individuality. I support that. But let me tell you one thing that in your lifetime and my lifetime will never change. And that is the way people perceive you. You have 1/10 of 1 second to make a positive impression in the life of the person you are meeting. That could be your friend's parents. That could be a teacher. It could be a coach. It could be your friends. So number one, I want to talk about giving respect and earning respect. No matter who you think you are, you ain't all that. So give it and you will receive it. Okay, I also want to talk about this relationship thing. You've got teachers that we might be back talking, not doing what they're talking about. You've got parents that tell you what to do, clean your room, take out the dishes, vacuum the living room, walk the dog, feed the dog, be nice to your brother, be nice to your sister, take out the trash, make your bed. I know, we're too cool. Mom, Dad, shut up. I'll get it done when I want to. Blah, 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 blah. You've got coaches that are telling you what to do to become a better player. Listen, if you have a trusted adult in your life that you can talk to, whose opinions you value, it is the smart student that puts their ego aside and opens up their hearts to the wisdom and experiences of those people that we trust. Hey, dude, listen. I'm fat, I'm not stupid, but I want you to hear this. It's not that I'm smarter than you. It's not that I know more than you. It's not that I have any more great ability than you might have. But we as your parents, teachers, and coaches have one thing you don't have, only because we're a little bit older. We have wisdom and experience, and you can't put a price tag on that. Go for it, kids. Check out people who have that wisdom and experience to make a difference in your life. Okay, point number 2 I want to make. Have your parents told you that you can certainly be the next American Idol? And then you've gotten up on stage and you started singing, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star." And then Simon tells you, "You're terrible." I want to reiterate his words. You're terrible. And no matter what your parents have told you, you don't need to be walking off stage. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to be a star. Let me tell you something. Simon, Randy, and Paula, they do know what they're talking about, and that is why they're on the stage and you're not. So when they tell you that you're terrible, it's because your mom and your dad and your relatives and your best friends, they've been lying to you. So change your influences and surround yourself with someone who is real to you, and start to listen to some let me repeat that, please. Start to listen to some constructive criticism and learn to be coachable. You ain't that good. Okay, my next point here is your mom and dad may have told you that you're the best athlete, you're the best on the team. Academically, you're the best. You should get into the Ivy League schools, Stanford, Yale, Harvard, Dartmouth, blah, 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 blah. That you're like the perfect kid. Let me tell you something. I think your parents are lying to you. You are not that good. You're not that smart. You don't have that great an ability. You're not that talented. You cannot be all that. You ain't that good. You don't have it. And the best thing for you to do right now is to understand that I might know what I'm talking about. Now check this out. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you might be talented. You might be good. You might be the best athlete on the varsity team. You might be the valedictorian, but my point is very clear. You will not grow up and be supported and have everything provided for you by your parents unless you are born on third base with a silver spoon in your mouth. And if that is you, then you need to click off this video because your life is going to be painful in the end anyway. The point that I'm trying to make to you is very simple. What is going to separate you from all of the other people trying to get that same position in the workforce that you're trying to go for? What is going to separate you from all the other people that are trying to get into the Ivy League school or get that scholarship? What is going to separate you from the 1% of all athletes that get that Division I scholarship? And out of that 1%, less than 1% of those 1% of Division I scholarship athletes will ever turn out to be a Kobe Bryant or LeBron James or Kevin Garnett. My point to you is I don't think you're that person. If you are, awesome, great, wonderful, terrific. You need to have a hard work ethic. You need to sacrifice. You need not be drinking, need not be smoking, need not be sitting down eating bonbons and playing video games. After school, you need to work. You need to have a commitment to being your very best. And every single day has to be all about that. You have goals. Goals are good. Dreams are good. But a purpose. What is your purpose? Your parents are no part of your purpose in helping you to achieve the goals, to reach the dreams you want. Your purpose has to come from within. And my question to you right now, are you man enough, are you woman enough to accept the fact that I just told you that you're not that good and that you're going to have to work for everything you want and put in the time to be the very best of the very best of the elite people to make it to that one spot that you think you're qualified to get? I don't think you're qualified. However, I do think with the right work ethic, the right discipline, the right passion, and the right focus, I think it's possible that you can reach your dream. Okay, so I've just beat you up. Can you handle it? Are you man enough to take it? Are you woman enough to take it? Don't listen to my words exclusively. I'm only a teen life coach, an award-winning youth speaker, and I enjoy working with youth. I just don't want your bubble to be bursted years down the road when you find out that when you go to college, you're going to meet a bunch of people who have the same ability and the same talent. I've never been one with great intelligence. I've never been one with great ability. But I can tell you in my short amount of time living, I'm 37 years old, I've also learned that great ability and great intelligence do not amount to one's success, but a hard work ethic, a drive to be the very best you can be every single day, surrounding yourself with great influences, being honest with yourself, honest with other people. But nothing beats hard work and sweat. Go for your dreams. I hope you make it.